Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Chris Dost, and I'd like to welcome you to my Patreon page. In this video, I'm going to discuss the accents or cantillation marks of the Hebrew Bible. Now, if you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe to the Aramaic and Hebrew Comprehensive tier. For only $12 a month, you get access to all of my Hebrew videos, all of my Aramaic videos, and any English text-based videos as well, wherein I'm discussing the exposition of the Hebrew Bible, the New Testament, or of theological concepts in general. Your support helps me to continue doing what I'm doing to produce these in-depth videos for you. Thanks so much for considering becoming a paid member today. All right, let's get to our study. Daniel 1:1, let's read it in the Hebrew. Bishnat shalosh lemalchut Yehoyakim melech Yehuda. Ba Nebuchadnezzar melech Bavel Yerushalayim vayatzar aleha. One more time, and I'll point to the words this time for you. Bishnat shalosh lemalchut Yehoyakim melech Yehuda. Ba Nebuchadnezzar melech Bavel Yerushalayim vayatzar aleha. Okay, and so let's start, first of all, before we even analyze the words themselves, I want to look at some of the cantillation marks here. So first of all, on bishnat, we have the conjunctive accent, or the conjunctive cantillation mark, munach. And so I'll bring you over really quickly to BHQ here. And in the conjunctive accents there, you can see right at the beginning of the BHQ commentary, you will see munach, okay? And so this is going to join the word to what follows. That's what conjunctive accents do. And so looking back at the text now, bishnat has a conjunctive accent. It's joining to what follows. What follows? Shalosh. And shalosh, if you look above the lamed, I'll just highlight it there for you. Above the lamed, if you're not familiar with the cantillation marks or the accent marks, the one that you see here highlighted, which looks like a schwa above the lamed, okay, this is a zakef katan. And the zakef katan is one of the most common disjunctive accents. And so what we see here is a pattern of conjunctive accent on bishnat, and then shalosh has a disjunctive. Now, it so happens that bishnat, it consists of two words. Let's highlight it there, right? So b is the preposition, and shnat is the feminine singular construct form, the year of. So in the year of 3. Now, interestingly, the construct grammatically or syntactically has to connect to what follows, and so how appropriate that there's a conjunctive accent there. And so the conjunctive accent here, when you see the munach especially, a very common accent, it is not a guarantee about which Hebrew grammatical form we're going to have, but it is a reading clue. It's a context clue that what you're reading, the word that you're reading, is in some way joined to what follows. And okay, now what I'd like to do is go over to the Leningrad Codex for a minute. Okay, and here you are looking at Daniel 1:1 in the Leningrad Codex, so you can read Bishnat shalosh lemalchut Yehoyakim melech Yehuda ba Nebuchadnezzar melech Bavel Yerushalayim vayatzar aleha. Okay? Now we notice that in this verse there's only one cercilis, and there it is above Nebuchadnezzar. Okay? And so that cercilis, or the circule if you wish, directs us to the Masorah Parva note in the margin here. And there we see a lamed with a dot over it, which typically in the Masorah, when the lamed is by itself, is an abbreviation for the Aramaic word leta, which means there is not another. There is not another. Okay, so this is the only occurrence of this verse, okay, according to this Masorah note. But notice it's there is not another, or one time, male, Mem Lamed. Now, Malay means full spelling. Okay, and so what's meant here is the fact that the U vowel is written plane vav, okay, or Malay vav. It's written with the vowel letter rather than without it. And in addition, there is also an aleph here, okay, the quiescent aleph. And so this is a fully plane or a fully Malay spelling. And what we notice is that this form actually occurs 5 times in the Ketuvim. Okay, it occurs 5 times, and the other ones are in Divrei Hayamim Beit, that's 2 Chronicles 36:6. We get 2 Chronicles 36:7, and then 2 Chronicles 36:10, and 2 Chronicles 36:13. And so it's quite possible that this note would either have read 5 times plane in the writings, 5 times plane in the writings, or simply 1 time plane in this book, 1 time plane in this book, in the book of Daniel. Okay, so that is the one Masoretic note that we get here in the Leningrad Codex. Well, that does it for today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please be sure to post them on the Patreon page, and I will get back to you with my answers and replies as soon as I can. See you next time, everybody.